And welcome
to
the SimmBros Pod.
Welcome in, people. Welcome in. I'm a little fired up today. It's okay, though, because this is episode 47.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Cam.
Together with the SimmBros.
Well, are we?
You certainly are.
Okay, and we're here to talk sports, people. Welcome in, okay? This is NBA draft episode. I'm fired up, man. I'm a little upset.
Welcome back.
Yes, I'm not upset about the NBA draft, though. One of the best drafts I've seen in a very long time. This college basketball year was special. It was special. A lot of great players, a lot of great team fits that maybe even deep into the first round, like you don't usually see. Like think back to 2025. Like who was a good pick beyond number 4? Like Cedric Coward, I think was the only one. Murray Boyles. Okay, name 2 more. Literally name 2 more. Name 1 more. Yeah. Like they were all bad picks after 4, and so now
did the Lakers get?
I don't think they had. They got a dude Thero.
But they traded him. Yeah.
I like every pick in the in the first round this year. I'm like, these guys can get some serious run. There are even some second round picks. I'm like, okay. Like the right person got drafted to the right team. I felt like a lot of teams did their due diligence this year. Very excited going forward to next year. We are getting League Pass. It is in the books.
It is. We'll hit the draft in a little bit, but definitely excited. It was a great draft. I think.
What else?
The one thing is let's just make it one day. We tried a 2-day thing. You try to make more money.
Okay, so
the ESPN presentation of the event wasn't already good
right.
for day one.
So
let's get rid of it.
Question. Right. Let's make it one day. It's already 4 hours. It's I think there's 5 minutes between picks, or is it 10? I think it's 5.
5, but I think is it 5 even in the second round too? Or they make it shorter?
I think they make it shorter. Yeah. But here's what they do. Like I didn't mean to do that. In the NFL, like most of the time, it's like. It's 10 minutes, right? Or 5? It's 5 minutes, I think.
No, I think it's 10.
It might be. It used to be 15. That's what it was. All right.
15's insane.
What? You got hot? What happened?
Yeah, 15's insane.
It used to be 15. Anyway, NFL pick is in. They're pretty quick with pick is in to draft. Like the NBA, like it felt like Adam Silver had a line with ESPN. Or ESPN had a line with Silver, and it's like Malika, like don't make this pick until Malika is ready for you to make the pick. It felt like that, not the other way around. So I don't know what that was. Just gotta keep it moving.
And also, like it's just I know the interview, CBA. I know this is how it works, but can we please, like, because the trades and who gets who?
What are you talking about?
Like,
with the
Knicks hat and all that stuff. Like,
yes, that's the worst thing.
They propose the trades after, like when Goodell does it. It's like. Yeah, this pick has been traded. The Eagles are trading with the Titans for this pick, and to the Eagles, they select.
I know, because even if worst case scenario, on the absolute unbelievably rare occasion the trade gets rescinded or after the fact, like great, they wore the wrong hat for a little bit, but like now them wearing the wrong hat, especially in the second round. Only one person wore the right hat because every pick was traded, and so I really do hate that. I really do hate that because. It like all these guys, like I mean, I guess it could be like a famous photo. You got Kobe with the Charlotte stuff, and
no, but I think it's weird.
I think it's super weird.
Like Luka wearing the New York Knicks hat.
Right.
You're like,
he's like, I got traded.
Yeah, but also
Kareem Lopez had the Pistons.
And the same thing. The last thing I'll say there is like, I also think maybe it's because it's like the league year. Like maybe I think it's because the NFL league year technically is already started. I think because the NBA league year maybe doesn't start until after. So it's like. It's a proposed.
Wait, no, I thought the NFL league year starts like June 1st, right?
Isn't it? Is that March? End of March.
I thought that was the AJ Brown thing. Like it didn't start until like
June 1 was like post whatever. I mean, the Chargers. We knew the league year ended in March before the draft. Like, it was March 31st.
Either way, I agree with you.
No, but like, so that's where it's like it's 2 things. First off, they're wearing the wrong hats, and second of all, like you won't announce the trade until like 4 picks later, right? So like, Silver comes up and is saying. There's a trade, and we're like,
yes,
it's like, about the old trade that we knew like
we heard about
minutes ago.
100%. That's why when Goodell does it, it's like, this pick is getting traded.
There.
Yeah,
but it happened in the moment. Like, why
has he ever said a player like Jeffrey Simmons and the 4th pick are being traded maybe
he has. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But like that's what I don't like. It's just like the presentation of it all needs to be better. But that's never going to change because of the league year whole situation. They want free agency
and they want money. They want money, so that it'll always be 2 days.
The event I think is really bad.
It'll always be 2 days. They might make it to 3.
Dude,
have the lottery.
Dude, it was multicast on ABC and ESPN, and I had the unfortunate pleasure of watching it on ABC.
Don't know why.
My God, They don't know anything.
Don't know why. Who was on it? No, call him
Richard
out.
Jefferson.
No idea.
Jay Williams.
He actually might have a little bit of an idea.
And I don't know who's the other person.
Kenny.
Oh my.
Kenny the Jet Smith, man. He has no idea what's going on.
It's just like ESPN throwing a bunch of people on there.
Yeah.
They just figured out. They had the Gandhi on it too.
Yeah.
Trying to lead them.
And I had on mine. It was
better.
It was better. It was Jay Billis, who obviously knows what he's talking about. Bobby Marks, who had no idea what he's talking about college basketball wise. NBA cap space roster construction, he knows. Who else was on it? Malika. Oh, Legler figured it out a little bit. And then who's that? Rebecca Lobo? Who's in the middle?
No, I don't know. It's not Rebecca Lobo, but I know who you're talking
about. Fake Malika, yeah.
Exactly.
No idea what's going on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even trying to be like that. There's no idea what's going on. Again, you need...
She follows women's college basketball, not men's.
No, what you need, and this, like, you need no more than 4 people, first of all. There's too many damn people talking about the same thing. You need one guy who's a college basketball expert. I think you need one guy who's an NBA expert and another guy who can kind of mix between the two. That's it. I don't need any roster construction. I don't need any this or that.
You go to Bobby.
Right. If we need to talk to Bobby about
Bobby can be at the touch screen.
And then you need a host who's willing to pass it around. Because otherwise we just had exactly what you were talking about. 4 guys who have no idea what's going on. And 3 people who kind of have a little bit of it.
And people watch this thinking that they know what they're talking about.
And also, you also made a good point earlier. It's like, every pick was the greatest pick in the world. Yeah, every pick was the greatest pick in the world. It's okay if there's a bad pick. It's okay if a team reached. Like, announce that and let us know. Because, again, look, we knew what we were talking about. Most people don't know what they're talking, or like the NBA draft. Like, oh, okay, Morris Johnson Jr., like, that was actually a reach, right? Simple as that. Whether or not he's going to be good or bad.
Love the pick.
Exactly. It's not disrespectful to say, listen, in all the mock drafts we looked at, he was like 14 to 17. He went at number 9. That is earlier than expected. That's all you got to say. And you know what? I would like an opinion from the college guy to be like, hey, this is too high.
Yeah.
But whatever. Everybody got their own thing.
It was just, I'm trying to find my last thought, which that wasn't the thought. I had something else, but it was just not the best. And the presentation, I just think, wasn't great. You shouldn't simulcast, especially for people who don't.
Why? Why would you do that?
Like, you have this whole other thing on the ABC where people actually don't know what they're saying. Like Kenny Smith,
Kenny the Jet,
the Jet, who is first okay. Maybe he doesn't know anything about college basketball. Fine, he just kept saying Tar Heel.
God.
But like, he goes on national television and says Chet Holmgren is made to play the 3.
Yeah. Okay.
A small forward.
Yeah.
A 7'1" small forward.
Yeah.
He doesn't dribble the ball.
No, he doesn't.
He can't shoot.
Not anymore.
Like, he's built to play the 3. So he wanted, according to Kenny's logic, he wanted Shea. The starting line would be Shea, Jalen Williams, Isaiah, Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Adai starting. And your 3, like, how does that even...
Nobody can see me, but I'm very disappointed.
Chet is not a wing, but like,
again,
this is the stuff
I'm saying
he's saying this on live.
And you know what this is telling me is that nobody was prepared for this. Nobody was prepared. Look, I think Richard Jefferson is actually a great commentator, solid commentator in the NBA.
He plays off Legler fun.
He was just in Barbados with LeBron, like the day before. They were getting drunk off wine. Good for him. Like, have a vacation. Why is he back? What does he know about besides, hey, Wildcat, this guy with Arizona? Yeah, it's all they know. It's all they know, because it's all they know, man. Right. It's terrible. Yeah. I hate it. You need one broadcast, 4 people, college basketball expert, NBA basketball expert, and a guy who can mix between the 2.
Doing it wrong. They have been.
I think even Jay Billis is a guy who can mix between the 2.
Yes, he can. Yes, he's the one.
Jay Billis, Legler, and then I don't know, like Bobby, Joel Klatt or whatever.
I mean, Jason Tim should be.
Whatever.
He really should be.
I know.
Talked about more, but he never will.
The volume.
ESPN is just like,
they're
just so like enterprise. Like, they're just gonna pay a bunch of people who don't know sports.
I know, right?
I don't know if he's getting $70 million a year.
He's at 60. Yeah. When are they gonna make that change, you think?
I just don't know if they ever do. We'll see. They probably need a CEO, unfortunately. But like, also, I don't think that's even Bob Iger's like.
No, I don't think it's Iger. I think it's ESPN.
Yeah, it's just like overall, like the board,
like,
and all that stuff.
At the end of the day, like,
they're losing it.
People know who Stephen A. Smith is. People know who Pat McAfee is. Doesn't mean you got to pay him exorbitant amount of money, because like, people just because you know doesn't mean you like. Doesn't mean you watch.
People now than ever, at least, are like actually. So there's 2 things. Like, those guys that get paid so much money, and they just like, they become like faces that they don't really even watch the games anymore.
They don't have to,
especially inside the NBA. Like, I think the only one who semi watched it is actually Charles, because like Shaq is done.
I was gonna say Kenny.
Kenny,
Kenny, look,
but after Kenny said that about Chet, I don't know what he does.
Look, Kenny. He said this like 5 years ago. He said he's the only one who watches the games. Shaq is DJing, and Charles is watching like Law and Order. And I fully believe that. Based on how they talk, whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
Whenever somebody has they do the highlights at halftime. But either way.
I just don't think it was the right
I think it was one of the worst performances I've seen from ESPN.
Bring Bill Simmons back on or something.
Dude, they had 2 different broadcasts, which first of all, what are you thinking? They had 2 different broadcasts. Both of them were equally terrible for different reasons. And
go
ahead.
Do you think it's because we talked about this? Because like the NFL draft is not like this. They got all the guys on there, right? Do they just not care about the NBA?
I think they just don't care about basketball as much. Yeah. They don't. Because
like they have the NFL thing it always usually works. They got like 10 people who already like.
I know. There's like 97 simulcasts.
Yes.
You got Pat McAfee cast, and he's there. He's screaming.
Yeah, exactly. But like even the regular cast is like what Greenberg, and then you got like whoever I don't even know who the draft analyst is anymore. It's not McShay, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then they got all these other guys who actually know what they're talking about. I guess
Mel Kipe.
Is he still there?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's been doing it for a while. But yeah, like I don't know. You just saw the difference. Whatever. For new fans. If you guys are watching the draft and want to know, we'll be here all year.
I'm saying
next year we're here too.
Next year I think this is our sign. Like that's the worst show.
Yeah.
Like this is our sign to just make it our own.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we probably have to go live and well, honestly, let's rent a studio. Like I'm actually being serious. Like rent a studio, rent some crew. Like that was a terrible display.
Yeah, it was.
It was a terrible display. I was disgusted by it. I didn't know if I didn't know basketball, I would have been like, wow.
Yeah, every pick.
Wow, Morris Johnson Jr. at 9. Like, no. You have to understand, they needed guard play, they need shooters. He's neither of those. That's not really the best pick to make. Dusty May, the head coach, was hired. Like, I have no, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes they're like, hey, Dusty May, great guy, great coach, because they're gonna have to be talking to him in a little. I'm not going to talk to Dusty May. I'll let you know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
So, we'll figure it out. I think that's our sign.
Yeah, it's our sign. So question for you. Now we can you want to just talk about the draft, or you want to just like hold it there and talk about the trades before the draft?
Talk about the trades, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, 2 trades. Obviously, Giannis to Miami, LaMelo to Minnesota, and Julius Randle to Brooklyn.
So that's 3.
No, I was like just for saying. So the Giannis trade, in my opinion, I was listening to some people talk about this. Milwaukee messed up. They messed up from the beginning. So listen, it's the best return they could have gotten for trading him at this moment.
Right.
But I think the real key was trading him last year.
100%.
Because last year he would have had 2 years left. Now he only has this year, and he has to extend off this year, right? So it makes it a little bit tougher. The Heat did give him a good amount of stuff, but what it did was it limited the amount of suitors you had. I think if Giannis has 2 years on his deal, there are more shooters who come available.
That's
right?
It did get short towards the end.
It turned out that you were like either, hey, we can get a good guy in Jaylen Brown and like a couple picks, or we can get like a lot of guys, young guys, and more picks, right? So like, but you could have even leveraged that more, right? Yeah. I think only 2 suitors seemed like it was way too low.
Yes, I agree, and I blame Giannis and I blame the Bucks. Like, I'm still mad at Giannis because he's like, I never wanted to leave Milwaukee. I bet you. I don't know if he's had his Miami conference yet. I don't think so.
No.
He's going to say, I never wanted to leave Milwaukee. It's like home to me. It's like, dude, come on. You wanted to leave like from day one. And it's okay. Just admit it. It's okay. All right. And so that's why I'm mad at Giannis. The Bucks were like, this is the second best player we've ever had in our franchise history behind only Kareem. Yeah. And like, we're not going to get rid of him. Like, if he doesn't officially want to go. And so again, they figured something out. What I don't like about the Bucks, or maybe I do like, I'm not sure yet. First of all, Taylor Jenkins being there, I actually think can help. He did a very similar thing with the Grizzlies when they had a bunch of guys and no identity. Yeah. Right. But what I do like and don't like, so that's what I do like. What I don't like is they just have too many people. They got too many people. Sure. But like, okay, now you got Hawkes and Yakuchunas. Yeah. Like they have too many guys. Khalil Ware, these are just the Heat guys. Yeah. They have too many guys who are still developing. Like, if you had a couple more people who have developed, maybe people a little bit on the second half of, it's like, you can't, it's impossible to develop this many people at once. Again, out of all people who kind of did it, Taylor Jenkins did really well with that Grizzlies team. They were all super young, and he developed them. I mean, Ja was an all-star. Jaren Jackson was an all-star. Dylan Brooks was all-NBA defense. Like, even Tyus Jones had, like, the assist-to-turnover ratio, but classic T. Jones. But
classic Eddie Jones.
I think they just got too many guys now, and that's what worries me a little bit. Like, I don't know who, but somebody is 100% going to get forgotten about.
I mean, yeah, so you got Nate Ament, you got Burries who just came in. You just have Kevin Porter Jr. who just exercises player option.
Yeah,
obviously.
Porter. I mean, you still got Kuzma.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Kuzma's on the other side.
You got Hero who's going to
Yeah, you got more first-round picks. Like
Miles Turner's still there, too.
Oh
so how are you going to play? You're not going to play. You're going to play where and?
Yeah, exactly. You got to figure it out. There's like.
So there's even more moves to be made.
If you're, like, again, this is why I actually really want League Pass. I'm like, I want to see what the Bucks do. Like, what are they going to do? Like, who's going to play? Like, is Burries going to weirdly get more playing time than Ament? And what happens if Ament, outshines the beginning? Like, do we forget about Burries or maybe Yakachunas? Like, there's a million different ways you go with the Bucks.
Ain't shining in the beginning. We know that.
I agree. But either way, yeah. So Milwaukee. Okay, let me just ask you: out of the 6 teams, there's 6 teams who made a trade, right? Those 3 trades, 6 teams. What team benefited the most, and what team lost the most? This is a little bit tougher, but.
So I'll take it one way. I think the team that actually benefited the most is the T-Wolves. Just because I think this is what
addition from subtraction.
They got like, I think in terms of, like, if you take benefit, right? Maybe it's not like the best haul or return. And honestly, maybe the T-Wolves didn't even really get that much better, which I don't think they did. I actually think they probably got worse.
Sorry. This is from the Julius Randle one or the Hornets?
The LaMelo one.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Then only 5 teams.
Yes.
Right.
Sorry, the LaMelo one.
Right.
So I would say what I think it does is it finally gives them the ability to see how Anthony Edwards can play off ball with a real point guard, right? With someone who can actually set up the offense.
He's never really had one.
So exactly. Conley. So that's why but Conley's more. He's still not as dynamic as like LaMelo, right? Like LaMelo he really can get people involved. Like, just ask Con Knipple that, right? Nice spill. But so I'm gonna say that. I don't think they even got better. I just think it benefits them so that, A, they can see what it looks like with Anthony Edwards and a guard like this. So maybe Anthony Edwards can stay happy. And maybe, even though it might not work out the way they want it, they understand, okay, this actually could work with a different type of player, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
That's my benefit. I think the team that lost the most is certainly Miami.
Ooh.
I just don't know.
So why they making win now moves?
But there's why they making win now moves, and there's a great stat I think by Kirk Goldsberry. He was saying,
shout out KG,
players in the playoffs to play like it was like the most minutes, right? Players like age-wise players who played the most minutes in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Of the top 50, only 5 of them were age 32 or older. If you do the top 25, I think it was only like 2. So that means Giannis turns 32 in December. So he'll be 32 when the playoffs start next year. What that's saying is that it's a young man's game. Like 32 or old, like 32 is not that old, but like the top minutes played are all young guys. Like
32, yeah, for
10%
NBA
of the top minutes played were only guys 32 or older.
I think it's like that. NBA even more than definitely more than MLB and more than NFL. It's like, yes, obviously all those seasons are long, but the NBA playoffs is another 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, no, is that right? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's from April to June.
Yeah.
It's another 10 weeks. Like, who's got it? Again, NFL season, you got, if you're lucky, if you're good, you got 3 games. And if you're not good, you got 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's it.
Yeah.
MLB, you got a couple of series, some short series, some longer ones. It's really 3 series. Yeah. And it's also,
MLB is much shorter than you think.
And if you're good, again, 5-7-7.
Yeah.
NBA, you got to win 7, 7, 7, 7.
16 more games.
4 series.
You'd easily play 28 games.
And so, like, yes, 100%. Like, whoever wins the championship, I think that's honestly another big reason why we haven't seen too many repeats. It's like,
brutal.
It takes a lot out of you. And even if you even go back, like, go back all the way to 2019.
Mm-hmm.
How many teams that have lost have even made it back? Like, the Warriors made it back in 2022.
Yeah.
The Celtics made it back in 2024, and the Heat made it back in 2023, from 2020 to 2023. Everything else has been fresh. It's been brand new because everybody's exhausted. Again, that's why I really don't think the Spurs are going to make it back. Look, they're one of the younger teams, and they made a bunch of changes, so I think they could help them. I don't think the Spurs are going to make it back.
They're not making it back.
I don't think the Knicks are going to make it back either. They might get overconfident.
It's going to be just some different team.
The Celtics probably.
Yeah, like, we'll see. Oh, I don't know about maybe. But that's why I said Miami, like, okay, this is what we're going to do. Like, everyone's talking about what the Bam and Giannis front court is gonna look like. I saw there was a video. It's like Bam and Giannis got up shots.
Oh,
and someone was like,
brick.
"Watch your exactly like watch your head," because like
I know
the defensive fit is great. It's kind of like the Morris Johnson thing. Like, great, okay, defensive fit could be great with Cooper Flag, right? Wow,
100%.
What are you gonna do?
Defensively,
what's gonna happen on offense?
Defensively, you can fit all these guys like Morris Johnson. You can fit them anywhere.
What's gonna happen on offense? And this is where the novice fan of NBA basketball doesn't really understand.
Speak to it.
When you've been in a part of those, I talk about this a lot. Bam can make threes.
Yeah.
Right? He can make threes.
Okay.
There's a difference between, hey, he can make
right.
He's a shooter.
He's gonna make threes.
Like
yeah.
Giannis, same thing. Giannis he's even worse of a shooter.
Yes.
Hey, he can make a three occasionally.
Yeah, right.
But he's not. I am not worried.
Wiggins, Davion, I don't like any of them.
Davion made a good amount, but he took no low efficiency, right? Yeah. So exactly. So it's like when you're an NBA player, when you're a basketball player, any sports, right? Like you can only just give up. Like you give yourself a time to be like, hey, we're just gonna give this up. Like this is the best thing. So we're gonna give up threes because like Giannis and Bam want to get in the paint. They want to play in the mid-range area ish, right? Like let's make them shoot threes. So it's like the offensive fit is not great. And another good point that I listened to too is that in the playoffs, you need a top 10 offense usually, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a top 10 defense, or at least semblances of it. And what you can kind of like morph into a top 10 defense, into a top 10 is more on the defensive side in the playoffs for the simple fact that the game is so much slower. But you need an offense that actually runs against a tougher defense, if that makes sense.
You need a good half court offense.
That's exactly right. Like if you're playing in the game, like it's easier for you to be like they say you're number 17 in offense or in defense. Say you're playing in the playoff series just because the possessions are so much slower, everyone's more deliberate. You have more of a chance to be a top 10 offense versus you can't
defense.
Sorry. You know what I mean.
I guess you. Yeah.
Explain.
Offense, defense.
Yeah.
Guys,
you know what I mean though, right?
Yes, I do know what you're talking about.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it actually does. You can fake a top 10 offense. You can't fake defense.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Because of the nature of the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, and we see it all the time. Like Atlanta, I think is a perfect example of like, dude, these guys were cooking. Even during the regular season, they were cooking. Like, transition, watch your head. It's Jalen Johnson, and then it's like half court offense.
Even the Hornets.
What? Oh yeah, half court offense. You're like, what the hell is going on? Like, why does Jalen Johnson? He's just dribbling, and he can't dribble either. Yeah. He's getting ripped. Because it doesn't even matter.
I think offense,
Knicks had a good half court offense.
Yes.
The Spurs did not have a good half court offense. And it hurt them many times.
It always comes down to, we love having bigs, but at the end of the day, it's still an offensive initiator sport. It needs to be a guard of some sort.
Or forward.
I'm just not trusting Davion Mitchell to really get everybody in pace. Like Giannis needs his runway.
And
also Giannis is not really a shot creator.
No, I mean when you look down the line of all of the last winners, like they literally every single one of them have had like an unbelievable guy.
You gotta like stretch the defense.
Right. It was just like you give him the ball, it's like good things are gonna happen. So Jalen Brunson, even Jaylen Brown, but I'll really throw that to Tatum. Luka didn't win. He was great. I mean, like all these guys, Kawhi, LeBron, all these guys.
And Jokic is a rare breed.
Yep.
Like he's the center.
100%. But he could absolutely get it done.
Like that's not what Giannis does. And
no.
Although
he did 2021, but it was more Drew.
Giannis was he had Drew
and Chris Middleton.
And I think people love Bam. I just don't think he's that good.
I don't think
on offense, especially.
No.
Like he's also like not even that tall. So like, what you're gonna start Bam and Giannis? Like even if Giannis is not 7 feet, like say you're going up against Wemby or anybody, right? Like
I know
they can guard him. I know.
They should put Bam on him.
But there's no height. Like there's no real height there. And like we've seen that. Yes, it's good to have guys who are who can move and who can switch. But at the end of the day, if someone's 7'4", like the Thunder had all these guys. Isaiah Hartenstein 7 feet. They still go out and get a 7'3" guy.
Yep.
Because they're playing against a 7'6" guy.
Yep.
It's still a tall man's sport. And I just never thought Bam was that good. Like, I really never did. I think he's a great defensive player. And that's why, like, even more, it just gets me upset that he broke the 83-point record. Like,
so upset.
Because, like, he doesn't deserve to do that.
No. That's what we were saying.
Anybody else, like, even if it was Harden, I'd be like, that'd be crazy.
Literally, I mean, somebody made a list of, like, people who I'd be less shocked of getting 83 points, and one of the names was Peyton Pritchard. 100% agree.
Yes.
100% agree. A guy who comes off the bench, if he had 83 points over Bam, I'd be like, wow, he had 83 points, but Bam's 83 was almost fraudulent. Like
he's never scored like that in his life.
The next game he had 8 and 3.
So yeah. So that's where it's like, I just don't know where this team's going. I don't think they I think they would probably get out of the play-in, but I don't see them any higher than 4. Like, I don't even think they even get to 4. I think they're probably 5, 6.
4 would be a stretch.
Because Atlanta's getting better. Orlando, we got to see what happens. Right? Like, hey, Sean Sweeney, we never know.
Hey, we know.
Pacers are back.
Yes.
Like, I'm not out on Orlando.
I'm out on Orlando.
Why?
They're a classic every year. It's a 6 through 8 seed. That's who they are.
But Philly, I'm probably out on Philly.
I'm less out on Philly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, so where are they going to fit in? And especially with no offense.
They're going to be 5.
And Kirk was talking about analytics-wise. I got last thing. Like, you need to be able to make enough threes to make it worth. That's why the Celtics are so good in the regular season, because they just make enough threes to give the variance.
I was going to say, actually, during like the regular season, it's like, that's why the Spurs offense looked unreal during the regular season. They're just going. Like, throw it to Wemby, do this, do that. And then, you look at this Heat team. How are they going to score points? Like, how are they going to score points? I mean, like, Norman Powell, I guess you want to pay him.
He might not even come back.
Exactly.
They don't have enough money right now.
So, yeah, I completely agree. I think this Heat team, I mean, look, if there's anybody who could figure it out, I do trust Spoelstra out of anybody else in the league, but it's just going to be tough to figure out. It's going to be kind of ugly.
But Spoelstra figured it out. Remember they were talking about last year? He figured it out because it was like a gimmicky offense. Because Tyler Hero was hurt. So
no screens.
It's no screens. It's like, well, you can't do that when you have a top 5 player on your team, right? Like I think Bam is okay with doing that because it's
that's what I'm saying.
Like
right. No, but I'm saying regardless of that is like he will figure it out. Right, exactly. Like
but a gimmicky offense with Giannis, I don't know about that.
I think it'll be less gimmicky. I think it'll be slightly less gimmicky. Although, I mean, people would argue. You might not make this argument now, but I would argue in the early '90s the triangle offense was gimmicky. You got Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant both ran it to perfection, right? Like, I don't know. Up to you. Either way, LaMelo to the Timberwolves is kind of an interesting move. I think here's the thing: both the Giannis to the Miami and LaMelo to Timberwolves move. Neither of them, even though they're moves, they don't move me. They don't move me. I think like whatever the T-Wolves were going to be, the 5, 4, 6 seed, whatever. They're going to be the 5, 4, 6 seed, whatever they end up being. I don't think LaMelo gets them that many more wins. Like you mentioned, it'll be interesting to see how Ant plays off ball. But when it comes down to a deep series and he's playing the Thunder or he's playing the Spurs, like I'm telling you, LaMelo Ball is not the guy you want with the ball in his hands. And guess what? During the regular season, he's going to have the ball in his hands and it's going to look great. He's going to have a flashy, he's going to have an unbelievable lob to Ant and it's going to go viral. I'm just going to be like, who's going to stop this Timberwolves team? Dude, LaMelo is going to stop this Timberwolves team. And honestly might stop the Timberwolves team. And, of course, you got Jalen McDaniels playing the 4. He's 120 pounds. I don't know. There's some big 4s out there now. Like, it's just going to be interesting. Especially you go to the Spurs. Let's say Terrence Reed really figured it out and he plays next to Wemby. Like, that's baby food.
Yeah.
And, like, Terrence Reed is actually a big body.
Yeah.
That's actual baby food.
No, yeah. So
I don't like it.
The LaMelo Ball fit, that's exactly what I'm like. And when have you ever trusted LaMelo Ball to perform in the biggest moments? It's just a question.
I have one. Chino Hills, 8th grade.
Okay.
No. That's it. Like, that's it.
Like Nick Wright said something. He called him a clown. That was probably not the best.
Not the best.
But
not the best.
But if you just take a step back and like what you think, when have you ever trusted him? Like, he's not that type of guy. And I think the number one thing you should know, and why I think it's a fine move to make by Minnesota because it wasn't actually as much giving up as they thought.
We can't call anybody clowns.
Yeah. Is because why would Charlotte, who had the best season they've had in how many years?
10.
The most fun they've had in how many years?
10. 11.
Getting off the guy who was like a plus 13 net rating, who like you needed to have him on the court. They were like, nah, we're not building on that. Like, that should tell you something.
I mean, one of the weirdest things is when watching LaMelo, I admittedly didn't watch too many Charlotte games, but when I did watch a Charlotte game, LaMelo was out until like 2 minutes, and then they bring him back in if the game's like,
oh yeah,
like kind of weird. It's like he doesn't close with the team because I don't know if it's Charles' lead thing, but he doesn't trust him. And I can guarantee you, the Hornets front office was like, Charles, like, we're thinking about moving LaMelo. He's like, thank you. Okay, yep. I didn't even tell you who we're getting back. I don't care.
Have a point guard right now, right? Like
Christian. Yeah.
Like so I think that shows you something about how they view him. And I really, again, did not watch a ton of Hornets basketball. I will say that. We'll have League Pass next year. But in the one game,
really will.
In the 1 or 2 games I watched, which were the both play-in games that were both on live TV, it was a travesty. Like, people were being like, "Oh my God, LaMelo hits the game-winning shot," but he also had a turnover. He also, there's so many things happening in that Heat game where it was like he is losing them.
He didn't have a good game. He did not have a good game at all.
And he had like 30, but he was like 12 of 34 from the field. He hit the game winner, of course. But like, is this the experience?
Yeah.
And then the next thing you're like, okay, they won that game. They made it out. Whatever. Like now they got to beat Orlando, and Orlando just had this brutal loss to Philly.
Terrible.
This comes after the whole thing where they're like,
Celtics.
Jamal Mosley is already gonna go.
Oh,
like remember that?
Also about against the Celtics too, right?
Oh yeah, when he lost to the Celtics bench, third string.
Yeah.
Bill Simmons' favorite player, Hugo Gonzalez, right?
Yeah,
like
right. Shireman had like 50.
So this was like the Magic are gonna get killed. It's over. And then I didn't watch the first half of the game when I was checking my phone. I'm like, how are they down? Hornets down 30 in the first half.
Yep.
Like
a team that can't score, Orlando.
Exactly. Yes.
And they still won't be able to score next year.
But that's the difference, right?
Which is why I don't.
He's never been in that moment, and he's never been trusted in that moment.
5 first-round picks for Bane. That's just unbelievable.
Insane. Yeah. No, that's crazy how it works. But that's where it's just like I've never seen LaMelo do it. I've never seen him do it when it matters. Like Zach Lowe was saying, he's a front runner in a point where like front runners might be too strong of a term, but like when things are going well, it's like, wow, this is great, right? We're having a great time. We're flashy. What when things aren't going well? Like,
so yeah, what's the
do you feel okay with him?
It's
like as your guard.
It's front runner-esque.
Yeah,
it's front runner-esque. When it's bad, it's bad. When it's good, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? It's bad a lot of the time, but it's also been good a lot of the time.
Playoff series because
exactly, it's been good because he hasn't been in the playoffs.
And no one's watched.
If he was in a 7-game series, I'm telling you,
taking one-legged threes in a 7-game series.
Come on, man.
Right?
Come on, man.
That,
like turning the ball over, like just dribbling. Like we're gonna see it. The Timberwolves are gonna make the playoffs because they're just that good. They're that well coached. We're gonna see him in a 7-game series. I'm excited because a lot of people are way too high on him, and I can't wait to bring them down with me. So
it's like they don't really know what it takes to win. Like it's like that's where it's like he's flashy and he's cool, but like when it's nut cutting time, as people say, right? What is he gonna do? And like you said, he's not even in the game half the time.
They don't trust him.
And he's never had to be like pushed away. He's never. And maybe this is something that happens where he's like, okay, I'm clearly number 2 on this team. I know. There's wishful thinking to say that.
Yeah, it should be.
I'm the number 2 on this team, Ant's team.
Yeah,
I can't take these crazy shots. But I don't know if Ant's gonna hold him accountable.
I don't know. I think Chris Finch will. That's the one thing.
Charles Lee didn't.
Yeah, Chris Finch come on. He doesn't care. He'll let you know. That's what him and Ant would be for like. He'll let you know, which I like. No Micah Nori now too. Yikes.
Oh, I actually want to talk about that first.
Anyway, last thing about LaMelo.
Yeah.
We saw him. He just couldn't score without the ball. Like he couldn't score off the ball. All those. The Heat were giving him catch and shoot threes.
It's the same situation.
This guy's a pretty good 3-point shooter off the dribble. They were giving him catch and shoot threes wide open. He missed every single one.
So why don't they practice that? Like, that's a broader question.
Yeah.
Harden, Luka, LaMelo. Like, the reason why Brunson won is because why they beat the Spurs is because he can shoot with catch and shoot.
He was able to do.
Shea. Yeah. Like, I know you guys have the ball all the time, but like, you're not a complete basketball player if you can't take catch and shoot. And what I will say is that catch and shoot is way easier. As someone who takes both shots, like, I know I'm not an NBA player.
Thank you.
I would always rather, as opposed to come off a screen and shoot, I always like to pitch ahead and come off a handoff and shoot from there. Because I feel like catch and shoot, it's supposed to be easier, right? You're supposed to shoot better on catch and shoot.
Yeah, it's true. That's why. Otherwise, they dribble every time.
Yes. So that's where it's like, why don't these guys practice catch and shoot threes?
I agree. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I think it's terrible. Anyway, you said you want to talk about Micah Nori?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Tom Dunden is getting away with it, man. He's getting away with too much.
Yeah.
And I saw Jamie Bickerstaff actually comment. He's the head of the Coaches Association.
Nice.
He said, it's a slap in the face.
For
all the work we put in to become a head coach. And I don't know. Let me ask you this. I don't know who this is on. For what you know, Micah Nori is signed for the Portland Trailblazers, right? Great. First-time head coach to a 1-year deal
Terrible.
with 2 team options, right?
Terrible.
We've never seen this before.
Never.
Usually coaches get 5-year deals.
5 years. 5 is like the standard.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Monty Williams got 5 years, 70.
There's some ridiculous. He's
left
still getting paid.
Left in the first year.
They left. He got fired.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
So I don't know who this is on, because Micah Nori's been a name circulating, right, for the past couple years.
Yes.
And maybe he thought his name was getting cold. He didn't take that job. I think it was especially after the first Western Conference Finals run.
Yes.
Like,
2020.
This guy's great. Because didn't Finch, like, was that the year he got, like,
it's 2024. Right. Yeah, it was 2020.
Micah Nori was, like, coaching them,
yes,
right? Remember that?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he didn't, so he stayed.
That's after they beat the Nuggets.
Yes, right? So Finch tore his ACL, and Micah Nori is pretty much the bench. Like, he was the coach.
He was the coach. Like,
and Finch was just sitting
Finch
back
was just
that was crazy. But, like, everyone is like, oh my God, like, Micah Nori, this guy.
They couldn't have gotten him like a chair or something. No, he was really back.
No,
like he was like
back there.
Micah Nori was coaching. Yeah.
Dude, this is when so this 2024, because it was Lakers and JJ Redick.
Yeah.
Like, a couple of my friends were like, we should get Micah Nori.
Yes.
Like, look at what he's doing.
I remember.
And he's like, you know what? He's being like the Ben Johnson, right? I'm going to stay 1 more year.
Right. Because look, they just beat the champion Nuggets, defending champion Nuggets, and they we're like, oh wow, this is a good team. Then they lost to the Mavs, which is kind of strange, in 5, I believe. Luka over Gobert. Yeah. Anyway,
with the hairband on.
So I think it's a good question. Who is this more on? I'm still gonna say it's more on Dunden. Like, if I'm Micah Nori, and you mentioned this, Michael Lombardi.
Well, I was gonna say,
if you want to be a head coach, go be a head coach, right? And he clearly wants to be. Maybe just the time wasn't right 2 years ago. I don't know what it was.
I would have done it.
But his name was definitely getting cold. And so here's a couple things. This Portland Trailblazers team is going to be really fucking good. Like, they're going to be, like, people are forgetting. This was a 7 seed.
Yes, he's coming back.
No Damian Lillard.
And he's playing. I follow. He's
Dude,
my favorite player.
Danny Avdija is making a huge leap right in front of our eyes. Drew Holiday could play for the next 15 years in this type of role. He'll be great. Like, Scoot is getting a lot better.
And of course, guards now that I think about it.
Dame, but move
Kamara. And then, he's not a guard.
Yeah, I'm saying, move him up. Dame is coming back. This is going to be a really good team. If I was Micah Nori, this is a team I would want to coach. Obviously, the 1+2, it was not even +2. It's like 1 kind of -2. It is disrespectful. But if you want to be a head coach, go be a head coach. Hopefully, he thinks that like he can turn this team into something positive. My thing is, let's say he has a really good year. Let's say the Blazers somehow become like the 5 or 6 seed, right? And, maybe they make it to the second round, right? They beat the 3 seeded Nuggets or whoever, the Lakers probably. Are they going to pay him?
So
are they going to pay him after that?
No, because this is where it's messed up.
Oh, the team option.
That's why I think he made a big mistake. I think so. Yes, Micah Nori wants to be head coach. Be a head coach,
right?
But if I'm him, I'm holding firm. Like, it's super tough. I'm holding firm on. You know what? Fuck it. 1-year deal. I don't care. Don't give me a team option because it's gonna be like what? Because Dunden again. Terrible person.
Terrible. Oh my! Scum of the earth. No. I got nothing. I had nothing positive to say about it.
Like, I know you want to be a lean organization, but also there's optics to that whole thing too.
Dude, you're not like a failing business. You're not like Blockbuster.
And he thinks he wants to work it like hockey. But it's like, first of all, you were going to only offer him $1.5 million.
Ugh.
Which is we haven't even seen the numbers. It probably is that.
It's probably something low. Yeah.
Yeah, low. Like, so. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Micah Nori, he knows he can be an assistant coach. If he leaves, he can go out to Chris Finch next year. If it doesn't
anywhere and get probably more money.
So I'm saying 1-year deal, no options.
I like it. Yeah.
And this is where you kind of get scared. It's like, hey, 1-year deal, no options. Guess what? If we're good, I'm asking for money or I'm leaving. And what are you going to do?
Right. You got to pay him. Yeah, I actually do like that. Jamar Chase, right? It's like this is my prove it year. You thought it was a fluke. You thought it was a joke last year. No. I like that. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I agree.
He does have to take the job, but I just think you can't let the owner win in this situation.
I think
it's disrespectful to every other coach who coaches in the
Yes. Well, no, I agree. What sucks? Yeah, it's almost like Micah Nori kind of like went against the coaches a little bit too. But what sucks about it, if the Blazers weren't good, Dunden would have no leverage.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they're good, and he's like, dude, all these coaches are going to want to come here. If you choke, guess what? We're going to have a bunch more because they're going to be a good team. They really will be a good team. I'm rooting for Micah Nori, man. I wish he didn't take the 1+2.
I just wish it wasn't.
Yeah,
Dunden.
it's like, yeah,
It's just annoying.
I know.
He's
I got nothing positive.
He just won. They just won. The Hurricanes just won, but it's not hockey. Like, this is not hockey.
You got to
be a lot different.
Pay your coaches, man. Pay your coaches.
Pay your players. Bring your two-way players.
Yeah.
Why are we penny pinching in the NBA?
Right, dude. And it's not like these are like $1 million penny pinches. Like, you can put them on a fucking plane. You can put them on a plane.
We paid $4 billion for the team. Like, that's the point.
Exactly. Why you should not penny pinch on like what $8,000.
Like, team morale is just as important as others. Their practice facility is really important.
Buy the fans their shirts.
Happens. Yes, the shirts, all this stuff. Like, that's why I love Steve Ballmer, man. He's gonna do anything for his team.
Yes.
And there are so many more billionaires out there now. I know it's a vetting process and all this stuff, but there's so many more people who have more money than Tom Dunden. Like, Tom Dunden is the old school owner who's running this like he needs the money.
Yep. Ryan Smith, I think, is another good GM or owner.
Yeah, he's a lot of money, right?
And again, he's also what I like. I'm okay with it. He's a Utah Jazz fan.
Yeah,
he wants the best to happen to the Utah Jazz.
He's like Ballmer's a Clipper fan too.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, grew up.
Yeah. But like, so that's where it's like, it just like upsets me. And like, if I was a team, and I'm glad no one drafted to Portland because I don't even know how. Where it's like, what does a team plane look like? Like, all that stuff that you think doesn't actually matter.
It matters.
Where are you staying at? Are they staying at the same hotel?
Where's the report card?
Making guys like all that stuff is like super small. But like, if you can make that, your players are happier, they sleep better, they enjoy more. Like, you have to invest. It's not like, oh, these guys are just my players. Like,
right.
Just so annoying when you do that.
Like, it's not fair. The more you put into your players, the more they put into you. Yeah. And it's so simple. And I hate that people are trying to like skirt it. Yeah. Whatever. He'll be out sooner than we think.
They had no draft pick, but speaking of that, the draft was on Thursday. Nope, it was on Tuesday and Wednesday. It's normally on a Thursday, actually.
Yeah, it usually is.
Zach Lowe was mad. So
that would have been nice.
First few picks. So I thought it was funny. Bill Simmons said that no one was really surprised at like the first 14 picks, right?
Right.
15, obviously, where things changed a little bit, but like, does that take the fun out of the draft?
Yeah, no, it's very interesting, right? I think in this kind of draft, I don't even know how to say this, but like we already knew who was good. And I think when you have a kind of a bad draft, it's like, dude,
like next year,
right? Number 8 overall next year is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Because listen,
number 2 could be fun.
Yeah, right. Because like we need to take a shot here. Because like we're trying to get the floor guy. Like this floor guy is not a good player. Like, get the ceiling guy at 8, and so now it could be a little bit more interesting. But yeah, I agree. People are doing a lot more research. Again, I don't even know what they were doing before. Yeah. You should always be doing research. But yeah. No surprises, no jumps, nothing crazy.
I would say my biggest surprise in the first 14, I actually wouldn't even say Morez. I really didn't think Kingston Flemings was going number 8. I thought they were going center.
No, yeah, so that's fair. But then, like, I was mad at it because I'm like, dude, Morrow would be great on this team, but Flemings makes too much sense. So a point guard who also doesn't really need the ball. Like, there's who's great defensive. There's literally like 3 of those guys.
Yeah, it's like Drew. Like if he ends up being Drew, it's crazy.
Drew. Right? Yeah. I think Davion. I think Io's kind of like that. Like Io's not even a point guard.
He's not even
like, and so that's what the T-Wolves needed: a Kingston Flemings type, a Davion Mitchell, a guy who can just literally. Hey, listen,
No,
I'm saying the T-Wolves needed it.
Okay,
yes, right.
Yeah.
That they got LaMelo instead.
Yeah.
So it's a guy who doesn't need the ball, can absolutely catch and shoot, and can 100% clamp up the opposing point guard. And you're not too worried about it. I think it makes too much sense.
Yeah.
So
you think that was their pick from the beginning?
I think so.
Yeah. Because everyone was saying Fleming was going to drop to like 11.
Yes,
like all that stuff.
Everybody been waiting.
Yeah. Well, no, people were. Like, I saw a lot of good reports.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was probably my biggest surprise. I wasn't surprised at Morris Johnson going 9 because Dusty May was there. I think it was going to be a Michigan guy. Right?
I was surprised.
No, Axel?
No, I thought Burries was the perfect. I still do.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Once I saw Shams' tweet. I don't know if you saw it.
What?
He said expect a Wolverine. So
I
don't know if you saw it.
I did not. I turned off.
Yeah. So he said expect a Wolverine.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So
listen, man. I'm surprised by it. I don't think he was the best pick for them to take. I think if they wanted Morez, they could have traded down to 13. Who knows? The Bucks needed some stuff. Like you really wanted Burries. Like I don't know. I don't like the Mavs picking Morez at 9. It's not terrible. I think again he's still in that top 14.
But
so
it doesn't seem like the Mavs have a direction right now.
Yeah.
Even their second round.
Yeah, Vlad Zikov did shank them.
Yeah, they have like 2 guys who are just like going to be stashed, right?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
talking to my Mavs friend. He's like,
They
don't know if they're even going to play. Like
they're not playing.
do stash players ever actually come back to the NBA? Like what stash player has come to the NBA?
You talking about like Euro?
Yes.
No.
Like I always hear this, like they're going to stash him for what? Like when?
Right. Like, dude, this guy Salon on the Hawks or Hornets, number 6 overall pick last year, by the way.
Yeah. Like
he wasn't even stashed, but I'm like, this guy didn't even get playing time.
Yeah.
And just
I don't
know what
they just don't they just don't play. Like they just like you just like have them in case.
I guess like Prigioni, like was he a stash or was he just a signed
director? He
felt
old when he was in the NBA.
Right. So 30-year-old rookie, I remember.
So yeah, I didn't love the Mavs draft.
Speaking of Prigioni, he got a promotion by the way.
Oh, he's Micah Nori.
Oh,
now,
I'm
right?
assuming. I don't know.
Yeah, he's probably Micah Nori, right?
Yeah.
So that was like probably the most surprising. It didn't make sense, Morris Johnson, just because like I don't know what their direction is. Like you have so many big guys now, like and I just don't know. Like I don't know where Cooper Flag is better suited to play, the 3 or the 4. I think he might be better suited playing the 3, but I think you need more of a stretch 4 because I'm just thinking about it again. It's like it's the same lineup I'm thinking of: Cooper Flag, Morris Johnson Jr., Derek Lively, if he even plays, Daniel Gafford. Like. How is Cooper Flag gonna have any place to play?
Yeah, what?
Like
Najee Marshall.
There's 3 non-shooters on this. Like Cooper Flag he's a shooter,
no,
but he's a non-shooter, right? Like
non-shooter.
Morris Johnson Jr. is non-shooter, and Lively is not a shooter, and Gafford is definitely not a shooter.
They won't look at
like
the basket.
So how are you gonna run an offense when it's so packed in?
I don't know.
Like the defensive fit is great, but it's like the Giannis fit.
And then it's also like, well, look, here's the thing about Giannis. They have a Hall of Fame top 10 all-time coach trying to figure it out. And the Mavs have a proven college, relatively proven, not even, but like a college coach who's going to be coaching his first NBA game trying to figure it out. I know who I have more faith in. Look, I'm going to let you know the track record for college coaches to the NBA is not good. And guess what? That's when some of them were going to much better situations. I don't think this is a good look. It's not a bad situation. You have 2 unbelievably great players in Kyrie and Cooper Flag, but I don't love the situation. I don't love it, and I don't know how much I trust Dusty May. I don't know how much I trust Dusty May to figure it out. So
didn't love that pick. Anything else? I think the top 4 were solidified. I think. Dude, a lot of people are talking about Boozer. I mean, they say he's the best, like at least for now.
I want to watch these Memphis games. I really do because, dude, his floor, he's gonna hit the floor immediately. Like I think there might be a little bit of a learning curve for DeBonsa. Peterson could come off the bench to start. You never know. Even if he is better than
it was gonna be Ace Bailey,
right? So like I think Boozer, there's nobody else in Memphis. Boozer's gonna hit the ground running. He's gonna have his 22 and 10.
Think he's a good rookie of the year bet?
I think it's a good bet. I really do. But so he's gonna have he's gonna be the early favorite. I like Boozer, man. And I like what the Grizzlies did. Who's their coach now?
I forget. It's still a
European. Is it
right?
still okay?
I don't love him.
Yeah,
but whatever.
What's
I think it's still
name?
a European. I never know his name.
Forgetting his name.
Yeah, but I don't love him. I never loved how
he's like German or something.
Yeah, something like
Danish.
That. But yeah, they had a good draft. I thought. I thought overall too that like leaving outside of the first round, I think the Thunder and Spurs just clearly cemented themselves again as the 2 best teams and
best drafts.
And it's super funny that you think, hey, like we have a need, right? Team's gonna draft for their need, right? Or like, or actually decide to get better. And not many teams actually do.
No.
So
no.
The Spurs and Thunder both did that.
They both panic when there's something shiny in front of them, a la Dallas. I mean, I don't even. Honestly, yeah, I would say Dallas.
I think that's such a like I can't believe they said Dusty will take one of your guys is what he said.
Of
what
course,
they told
bro. Dude,
feels like Burries is the one to grow with Cooper Flag. Yes.
So
he's ready to go. 20 years
so
old.
Easy.
He's ready to go.
Don't tell me it's an age thing. So easy to see, in my opinion, that like they should have taken Burries. I think he would have been great on that team. And I think he wanted to go there. I know.
I think you might have ruined both careers.
Yikes!
Not ruined.
No, I get you. Definitely derail.
Milwaukee with Ryan Rollins, like he's the same guy already. Like
much better shooter.
Yeah, sorry, like Rollins, you mean, or Burries?
Burries.
Rollins is a good shooter.
Burries is a shooter though.
I don't know if you watch. Okay, here you go.
Burries is.
Whoa.
I just want you to know, this is not me saying Ryan Rollins is a bad shooter. I'm saying Burries is a better shooter. I will stand on that. I think he will be the better shooter, no question about it.
All right, I'll check it out.
Go ahead. Again, I'm not saying he's bad.
Hey, all I'm saying is he shot 40% from three his entire career.
Career. How long is his career?
2022 to 2026.
Well,
Last year he shot 40.6%.
Yeah, again, good. Look, I don't know what you're saying. I think Burries is a shooter. Well, it's the same. It's a different.
I watched Burries and I didn't think that.
Really?
I think he's a good shooter, but I didn't love his mechanics. I think Ryan Rollins' shooting mechanics is much cleaner than Burries.
Ryan Rollins is less catch and shoot. I felt like a lot of more off the dribble stuff, which is respect. Like that's why I mean, like Burries off like catch and shoot, which is why I think it would have been great.
I'm looking at his percentage.
I think Burries would have been great in Dallas, where he didn't need to come off the dribble.
39.1 from three.
Yeah, look, believe me,
I still think Ryan Rollins is a better shooter.
Okay, that's fair.
I like his mechanics are clean. Burries gives me a little bit more.
Do you think if Braden Burries 4 years from now, who's a better shooter? Burries in 4 years from now or Rollins today?
Good question.
Yeah. Good question. With NBA coaching and practicing and drills.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course, Burries is the higher ceiling prospect, I would say.
Who's a better shooter 4 years from now?
To be honest, I don't know if I could say I really don't know if I can say Burries because Rollins has played in the NBA, albeit sparingly, for 4 years, and he's a 40.8% 3-point shooter.
100%.
Which is super high.
Extremely high, yeah.
Burries got to shoot 41% from three, which I think it's a big number.
They're different types of shooters, though. Like, who's a better shooter, right? Is Luka a better shooter or is I don't know.
But I think Ryan Rollins is a catch and shoot guy.
He's definitely done catch and shoot because Giannis had the ball a lot, but he also was the main guard last year. Like he was taking the ball up in the few Bucks games I saw, and
So I actually think this is good argument. I actually think that gives you that hurts your argument because Luka is not a better shooter because he takes more off the dribble threes. You would never shoot 40% taking off the dribble threes. That's where it's like you're shooting 40% taking off the dribble threes is insane. Go to any of those guys. Shai's not shooting 40%. Luka's not shooting 40%.
If I'm being honest, look, that kind of makes sense, but I still don't think we're saying the same thing. Like I think Braden Burries could be the better shooter just because. And this is going to sound crazy, but it's 100% true. Just because Ryan Rollins' 3-point field goal percentage might be higher than Burries will be implemented on teams as the shooter because he doesn't need the ball as much. And that's why I think he would have fit in better than a guy fit in better in Dallas, right? Because he didn't need the ball. He would be the shooter of the team. But again, that's why it's a little bit of a backwards argument. But anyway. Let's move on.
No, I mean, I think we should check back in 4 years.
Great. You put the reminder in. 2030.
Brother, me watch Ryan Rollins, Bill. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, yeah, right. You do. Right. My bad. You're grinding tape. My bad. You're right. Yeah. Sure.
A couple, nice. I think Burries' mechanics aren't as good as Ryan Rollins. I think Ryan Rollins has a really pretty.
He does have a nice shot.
That's all I'm saying.
Great. Okay. Anyway, any other picks first round that you either liked or didn't like?
I think Swain was picked too early. I don't really understand that. But actually, I just think the Chicago Bulls GM has done a good job. So maybe he had a vision. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, a vision of bricks. I mean, who's going to be shooting threes on that damn team?
Yeah.
Claxton, Giddey, Caleb Wilson.
I really think he has some sort of vision. I think he does. I have to trust him.
Look, good for you, man. I don't know. Caleb Wilson, great pick. I love the chip on his shoulder in Chicago. Plus, Chicago is kind of like up-and-coming city when you look at the other sports. I know we talk about this. Like, PCA is getting MVP looks. Caleb Williams is the best quarterback in Bears history probably already at this point. I think, like, this is a little bit more of an up-and-coming city. All these guys, I guess besides the Cubs, like, 85 Bears, 90 last title of the Bulls won 98. Like, Cubs won in 16.
Bulls literally are only good because of Michael Jordan.
If you look,
the only reason why.
It really is crazy. I was going to say this in a group chat. If you look at the franchise of the Bulls, there's literally 10 to 15 years of them being relevant. A couple years in the D-Rose era, that's it.
people think like they're a glamour franchise.
No,
it's because of one guy.
Yes, it really is, and 100%, 100%.
Pretty great.
It is genuinely like the Bulls are tied for the third most amount of rings in NBA history
from one guy.
One guy.
One guy.
But just like the Spurs. Oh wait,
Yeah.
the Spurs have 5. So no, not tied for third. They are third.
Spurs have 5 and then like the same.
But
stretch.
just from one guy.
Yeah,
really
crazy. That should show you how good he is,
yeah,
right?
100%. It should.
But no one wants to talk about that.
No, they never do. And again, he would have been 6-0. And then again, I didn't want to be a part because I'm a LeBron guy, but I would love to know what those conversations would be.
I do wish. If Tim Duncan was 6-0 and Michael Jordan was 6-0, what's the argument?
They would have said Finals MVPs. Duncan only had out of the 5, he has 3 of the 5.
But they were only gonna give it to Michael every time because he was gonna bet. He was like they didn't want to not give it to him.
Yeah,
I know. Like why not give it to Steve Kerr? Scotty. I don't know those finals.
Scotty was a top 5 basketball player.
Crazy
in the league.
I do remember when my basketball coach Thomas Blunt used to make us watch MJ.
Why you giving the government
MJ games before we went?
That's crazy.
When you're on like longer road trips to get like in the zone. And I was like, this basketball looks terrible. I don't know. Yeah. Anything else? I don't know. Any other picks? Lakers pick was pretty good.
Yeah, Cam Carr I think is going to be solid. People are iffy about him.
I like a Corey too. People are like,
I really like a Corey. I like Phylon to the Sixers. I think that's going to be a fun one. They're going to run some weird 3-guard lineups, or he can come off the bench, whatever.
Seems very small though, because Edge comes a little small.
No, okay, so they're going to do so. He probably come off the bench.
Yeah. Like energy, microwave scorer, can run the pick and roll.
Should be fun.
So I think that's where the Sixers. I mean, someone was saying like, what even happens to Embiid at this point? I guess you got to keep him because for some reason you signed him to 3 years, 190.
Maury, man.
I don't even know how they even.
They're still dealing with that. I mean, not that Tyrese Maxey's like a Hall of Famer yet, but you are wasting Tyrese Maxey's prime years because of Embiid. Yeah, because you can't get anybody else, and you're paying a guy a fuck ton of money to not play. Yeah. So, yep.
I don't know. I don't have anything else.
Nope. I don't even know. Watching hour. Still watching Breaking Bad. Maybe we'll get a movie this weekend.
Maybe.
Oh, next weekend is a long weekend, so we'll probably get one next weekend.
Well, we're going home.
Thank God.
Been brutal. Yeah, fun draft. Second round can just be done in 20 minutes. Let's just move through. Maybe second round picks like 30 to 40. Okay. After that, let's
keep it going. Yep.
Let's just keep it moving.
We don't have to announce it.
No, announce it again. Let them live their dreams.
Jokic.
But last thing is you say you don't like when people sit in the stands. I'm fine with that.
When did I say that?
Joshua Jefferson.
Maybe I don't know if I said I don't like it. I might have said that. I think what I mean more is
you said you were like I wouldn't do that.
Right. I think what I meant more is I feel bad.
Oh, okay. But he didn't think he was going the first round. He didn't know, right? Like he could have, and he did.
Pulled up, man. Isaiah Evans.
Did you see the? Yeah, and they were like, he was Isaiah Evans with the pictures and everything.
He was there.
Yeah.
He was invited by the NBA. I don't know. They only invited 20 guys. He was never top 20. He was never top 20.
They must have known something,
no,
right?
No, I don't know. He was never top 20 in any mock draft.
The rookie sliding scale contract, I saw it too. So Devonta's at 69, and then by the time he gets to Burries, it's 30. It's crazy.
Whoa,
real quick.
4 years, 5 years,
4 years.
Ooh.
So Devonta's 69, I think. And then Peterson's 65, and Boozer goes down to 55. So it's a real I really didn't realize it was that much of a sliding scale. Yeah, you should check it out. There's some graphic.
Spo track?
I don't know. There's some graphic on. I forgot where I saw it. Yeah, rookie scale contracts or whatever. I saw it on Twitter, I think. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy that you get down to number 10 and Burries is making half of what AJ makes. You can see it now.
Wow. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
So, oh my God.
So what did pick 18 make?
20 mil.
Wow. So it's starting to go down.
Well, Phylon went 22nd. That's 17.8, but he was supposed to go 14, 20, 25.
Yeah, so I mean,
yeah.
According to his Odell Beckham, it's not that much money.
Yeah, right. My bad. But you look at Peterson's making 60 mil, and then at number 7, who went 7th? Acuff, 36.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a big change.
It's a huge change.
So you really do need to be the top.
No.
I guess you really do. I think that's something where I didn't really understand as much because I was like, okay, you're a lottery pick. Does it really matter? Obviously, I know that it is a sliding scale, but that's a big sliding scale.
Dude, the difference between the 4th overall pick and the 8th overall pick $15 million.
Wow. What about
It scales a lot less.
Okay.
But go ahead.
What's number 30?
15.
Yeah, Kobe Pete got lucky, man.
I know.
All I'm gonna say is, he got super lucky.
Yes, he did.
Because like, what if you're like the fourth? Well, like, yeah. So like, what's a reasonable slide? You would say.
Yeah. So every slide is a smaller chunk. So the first from pick 1 to 2 is about $7 million. From 2 to 3, it's about 6.
Sorry. Yes.
Oh, okay.
What's a reasonable slide to happen in the draft? Like a guy's supposed to go top 6 and then he goes 14.
Yeah, usually it's more middle. Like these guys supposed to go like top 13 and he ends up sliding to like 20-ish.
Okay. Well, so that I just want to know what that would be. Like say you 13 to 20.
13 to 20 is about $7 million.
Yeah.
No. I mean, yeah, like again, Phylon. I think that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Like he lost about $7 to $8 million. Like
Crazy.
Just because people didn't rock with him.
Crazy.
And I don't even know what the second round is, but
no, they're all not guaranteed.
Oh,
terrible. You need to get drafted in the first round.
Yeah, you do.
You must. Like
unless you're Vasar.
And I'm pretty sure it's the top 14 are the 4-year deals, and then the top.
Is it like 2+?
Then he gets I think it's 3+1, but it's a team.
Yes, yeah.
So it's like you could be out really like the NBA.
Yeah, Cam Reddish, he was out. I don't think he got it.
He was top 10, so at least I think he got his 4 years.
So yeah, who went 6th again? That was
Micah.
So he got 40 mil, and Burries 30.
Wow.
$10 million. In 4 picks.
Yep. Even if Burries got one more pick too, he would have been how much more? Like $2 million. Crazy. Well,
yeah.
NBA draft's done.
1.5.
Free agency's on the move, on the road. See who the Lakers get. See who other teams are going to get. We'll be with you as always next week. Early episode. We'll be back, and we appreciate all you guys being here as always. With that, we'll see y'all next week.
Stay locked, people.